Guys. So, welcome. It's so nice for you to be here today. Let's start by sitting up nice and straight in our seat. Allow your full awareness to come here to the present moment. You can close the eyes. You can relax the body. Relax the mind. And just start to let go. And do your best to just go with the flow of the breath. Also connecting to the body, I want you to just maybe notice the full body. See how you feel right now and just check in with yourself. Just stop for a moment. Any thoughts that may be coming to mind, anything that may be causing you to drift off. You want to just come here to the present and just stop for a second. Check in by coming to your feet. Feel the feet on the ground. We're going to do a little body scan together to check in together. You're going to start to come up now from the feet to the legs. You want to feel the full length of the leg. Continue to just check in and just be there with whatever's present. We're going to start to also come up now through the knees and the thighs. Just getting a sense of how they feel here now. Try not to strive to try to bring or conjure up anything. You just want to allow it to be what it is. No expectations of what it should be or shouldn't be. Traveling up now from the thighs to the sits bones, the hips, that lower pelvic bowl area. And get a sense of this lower pelvic bowl area. Notice how the seat beneath you helps to support you while you sit here. And as you feel that support, see if you can maybe even lift up out of your pelvic bowl so that your posture is a little straighter, all the way up to the nape of your neck. Let your spine be straight. And as you breathe in and out, see if that adjustment helps your breath to flow. Maybe you can bring your breath all the way down to the lowest part of your hip body. We're going to come up now from our hips and our pelvis up through our bellies. Our beautiful belly. Feel the expansion of the belly when the breath comes in. And notice the exhale reduces the navel so it comes towards the spine. See if you can also feel your back body here, the lower back that's parallel to the belly. Again, you're just checking in with things, saying, hey, how you doing? We're going to come up now through to the chest. Notice too how the chest rises and falls with the breath. Notice the back body, the mid back body, and see how the breath also impacts the mid back body. We're going to bring our awareness now up to our arms, and from our arms down our elbows, our lower part of our arms where our forearm is, the front and the back, the wrists, the fingertips. Feel the full limb from shoulder to fingertips. You're just checking in with it, following it like you're on a journey. Be as detailed as possible throughout your body scan. Noticing emotional sensations and physical sensations. Also, any thoughts that come up for you. It's normal for our body, for parts of our body to trigger different thoughts. Just stay focused on being aware of the body and using the breath. Coming up now from the arms, the shoulders, to the throat. Notice that your throat goes in and out. You have an inner throat, where when you swallow, you can feel a certain sensation, and then you have an outer throat body that maybe is able to just feel the temperature in the room, where your skin covers it. Notice the full neck body from the front to the back. And if you elongate your neck just a little bit more, see if that does anything to the way you are practicing. Don't think about it too much, just notice it. Continuing to come up now to the jaw. Allow the tongue to fall away from the top of the mouth. See if you can just do that and loosen the jaw a little bit. Relaxing the cheeks. Relaxing the eyes, the eyebrow, the full face body. Maybe even smile here and see what that does to your practice. Notice how that can shift so much. Notice your ears. Notice the hairline. Notice the hair, the crown of the head. And if you don't have hair, just feel that too. Notice how the air is able to just grace your head. Feel the temperature and the sensation of that. And depending on the length of your hair, you might actually feel it down your neck body a little bit. Maybe you've never noticed that until now. See if you can feel the gentleness of each hair touching the neck. For the next 20 breath cycles, from the crown of the head all the way down to the feet, do a self-body guided scan, reflecting on everything that came up for you. Just staying aware of what's there. And as you do that, I'm going to ring the singing bowl. See if you can just allow the singing bowl to be part of the experience of your body scan. The mind drifts at all, just come back to the breath and continue with your body scan down to your feet. Take about another 10 breath cycles. Take your time. And just reflect on what's there. Next, we want to bring our full awareness here present by coming from the toes to the head and feeling the shape of our body. We want to take stock in what was there and what we observed and introduce the experience in our environment around us to that. Anything that you hear, see if you can just allow that to be part of the experience. Anything that you see or that's in your mind's eye, allow that to be part of the experience as well. Any smells that might grace your nose, just be there with it and just notice that it's there. Same goes for taste and touch. Not just where your body connects to the seat and ground beneath you, but also to where different parts of your body touch one another as they overlap. Just Start to describe this to yourself as part of your present moment experience. Also considering how you felt during that body scan and how you feel now, emotionally, physically, and mentally. You may notice some sensations come up around you and within you that are unpleasant. Try not to attach to these too much. Just try to be an observer here. After you kind of get a description and bring it into focus, see if you can just observe what it is, what comes up for you. You may also notice some pleasant sensations that also come into your body, your mind, and your emotions, as well as some sensations that you may hear, or some of your senses may pick up on, such as what you hear that are pleasurable, or what you smell that you enjoy. Again, just be an observer. It's important both are here and they coexist without our interference. Continue to observe yourself in this space with this external environment around you. Really building it up. Consider your reactions to what you're observing as well. If you get lost or you wander, come back to the breath in the body. Acknowledge this breath flows. And then shift your attention back to what you're observing. We're going to do a pose to shift our experience in this space just a little bit. We're going to bring our hands out to the sides and then lift them up overhead. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Relax the shoulder blades down the back body. You're going to pivot your body over towards the right and bring your hands to the outside of the right leg. Both hands are on the outside of the right leg. Take your gaze and bring it behind you so that your neck is kind of running over your right shoulder. Try not to force it. Continue to breathe in and out here and just observe how this movement is affecting your experience. Notice how you feel emotionally, physically. Notice your thoughts. You may even notice some of your sensory awareness has changed. You might hear different sounds now that weren't there before, or you might notice something now that you're tasting or smelling. Also, try not to force the body too much. Just allow it to be where it is. We are Just here. No forcing, no tension. And do your best to relax. Spinal twist will continue to go forward and backwards on its own with the breath. Again, keep yourself here on what you're observing, using the breath and connecting to the body. In the space around you, just continue to try to be an observer. And if you are able to relax a little bit, I want you to challenge yourself to maybe even try to relax just a little bit more. Try to allow your upper body to be as gentle as a feather. Let the weight fall onto your seat to support you. You don't need your shoulders or your chest or your arms or anything else. You just need the support of your seat. The rest of your body, your upper body, can just be at ease. And as you breathe in this ease state, see if that breath can help contribute to the experience. Observe it and describe it as it comes in and out. We're going to bring our hands up, lift them up overhead, and pivot our bodies back down towards the center. And then we're going to pivot over towards our left and drop our hands to the outside of the left thigh, bringing your left hand behind you. Allow your vision and your chin to come over that left shoulder. Let your mid-body be wherever it is. Know that you don't have to force it to be behind you, and that the breath is going to guide it. Little by little, you'll feel a little bit more comfortable in this twisted position. Continue to be just an observer here of breath and body and experience. And really allow it to be built out as you observe it, and looking for every piece that you can see, every color, every sensation, every part of the experience, from the sight and the hearing and the smell and the taste and the touch to the internal, the mind, the heart, the body, to the complete external of the room around you. And see yourself sitting in this room, completely full as you are. This complete whole person, aware and present, in a seated spinal twist, right here and right now. It's important to just allow the observation to be what it is without your striving or forced to be a certain way. Allow it to just develop. Relax a little bit more. You may notice that you hold things inside the body, and then when we finally are aware of that and we tell ourselves to relax, that all of a sudden we relax more. Maybe your left hand can relax now. Maybe it doesn't need to be pushed so hard into the seat behind you. Maybe you can relax the upper body and relax the shoulders. Notice what is going on with your spine as you breathe in and out. Slowly bring the hands up. Bring them back up and bring them back to the center. And we want to add into our experience gratitude. As we're observing everything around us, allow this sense of gratitude to just be part of the experience. Let it build up. Really allow the awareness to be filled with those things in your environment that you can feel thankful for. Anything that you're sensing within your body. Anything going on in your emotions. Anything going on mentally. Allow that to also be a place where you can explore for this sense of gratitude, this internal sense of gratitude. If you can, adopt something from the external environment around you. Also, bring that into the experience. Continue to focus on these things of gratitude that you can bring into the practice and see for the rest of this practice how that shifts your experience. Coming back to the body and re-scanning the body. As you do so, I'm going to ring the singing bowl. Again, allow the bowl to just become part of the experience. Continuing to stay focused on this sense of gratitude in your practice. And while you're sensing gratitude, see if you can smile. It's easy to sometimes overlook these little bits of things that are part of us and in our lives. See if you can just find that one thing to focus on. And allow it to expand to the width of the room. Slowly start to allow yourself to just be intentional with the breath as a way to awaken from meditation. Taking intentional breaths in and out to fill the body so much that the eyes begin to open, the hands begin to wiggle, the feet wiggle. Breathing in and out. You can open the eyes. And as you open the eyes, know that you can take any part of this practice with you throughout the day. Just coming back to the breath, being an observer of anything that you appreciate. Thank you so much, and namaste.